Hey guys, my name's Freely Gaming and welcome to the 9th episode of the JunkCast.
Yeah.
You can all talk, guys. Come on.
You just told us to
Honestly.
shut up like 5 seconds ago, so we're
Yeah.
like, fine, Tom, fine. Don't
Well,
help
that's
me.
shut up. Too much background noise. Cramping my intro. Anyway, we don't have too many topics this week, but I reckon we'll get more into discussion. So
have
more
6,
discussion-based
7.
cast, which
We
is
have
all
7.
good.
Woo!
So, do we want to kick into the first topic? I think Beatnik knows more about this than anyone he was
Who
talking
made
about
it?
it before.
Cliff Blinsky.
Which one?
Yeah. Cliff Belinsky's new company.
New
And
topic.
his new game. Yeah. I'm getting topic and game mixed up. My bad.
Or he's better
Yeah.
known as Cliffy B. Everyone knows
Cliffy
Cliffy
B.
B.
Oh, this is
Hopefully.
strange. Apparently, I'm not even logged into his Twitch. I'm streaming somehow for it, but I'm not logged in.
Yeah.
I
Twitch,
actually
what do you make?
don't know too much about this. I only had a quick glance over this earlier.
You
but
brought the topic up.
Basically, Cliffy B. I think this was Colours.
Yes, I
Was it?
just pasted
It was
it
just
off
some Google
Reddit
document.
because our topic guy has disappeared. Cameron has disappeared.
Yeah.
So now we have
Good
no one to make
start
fun
to
of.
the day.
Yeah.
So, who is this
Basically,
Cliff Blinsky anyway?
He was can't remember what he did, but he was basically a game dev. I can't remember what he did exactly though. He was just
Can't
he was a
remember
game
what he
dev.
did.
Cause he
Apparently-
kind of retired from his original company. I can't remember who he worked for either. But yeah,
He
and he
goes
ki-
Epic Games.
yeah, and he kind of
Yeah,
like
Epic.
disappeared for a little bit, for a few years. So here he
Yeah.
is with
Yeah,
the
he
new
announced his
company.
retirement, and now he's come back, announced that he's coming out of retirement to get back into it. And
Yeah.
yeah,
He's
I actually saw this on my
revealing the
newsfeed.
Hmm?
Yeah, I saw this on my newsfeed and didn't. I just thought, okay, so he's coming back and stuff's happening. But what I didn't see was that they're actually going to announce what their first project is as a new studio on. When was it? The 8th?
Yes, the 8th of July.
Yeah,
Only
so
a few
pretty
days
much
to go.
Cliffy B, as he's better well known, worked on Gears of War 3, Bulletstorm, Unreal Tournament 2004. There's a whole bunch of other games, but those are probably the more known
Prominent?
games. Also the other two
Oh wow!
Gears of War games. Yeah. What else did he work on?
So, what's his return then? Apparently, he's revealing his new game on the 8th of July. Was he trying to just build hype or something?
Yeah, he
yeah.
started a new studio.
Yeah.
I don't know how
you-
people can build hype for something like they can't. In my opinion, you can't retire and then just say, "Hey, I'm coming back, everyone! Look, I'm back!" And it's like, yeah,
Well,
who gives a shit?
I find
he
it-
just
Go
did
away
that,
again.
so I guess you can do that.
Yeah.
Cliffy
But
B
you can't
doing
expect-
the
I find it-
impossible.
Yeah, but you can't expect someone to be like enthusiastic or happy about someone coming back, especially when they make something like Gears of War and Bulletstorm. Bulletstorm was an okay game, but Gears of War was just
Bulletstorm-
Well, some people really like
Storm was
those
awesome.
games. Yeah.
I'm big fans of those games.
I liked Gears
Yeah.
of
Bulletstorm
War.
I don't
and
know.
Gears, Unreal Tournament.
But was it
Right,
purely
they're all
that guy that
massive
made
games.
them?
No,
Well,
no.
no,
It was
Single-
like,
was one of
well, he worked with Epic
have,
Games.
yeah, we could have had better. We could have had other stuff about him. So I don't see what his big importance is.
Well,
I don't know. He's pretty well known in the gaming industry, so I think that's probably why people are a bit excited. I don't know. Some people like his games. I personally liked Unreal Tournament 2004. We should all play that sometime.
Oh,
Yeah.
Game's great.
He's
I'm so keen.
a lot of people are excited because he's basically like one of like the veterans of the industry.
I don't see
Yeah.
how Gears of War 3 is veteran.
No, but he's done like tons of stuff. That's only the well-known stuff. He's done so much.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he's worked at
He did
Epic
the
Games, I
previous
think,
Gears
for
of War
20
as well.
years. So he worked there for quite some time.
Yeah.
He's
But
there
yeah.
for the original Unreal. Like, that's how long
Yeah,
ago
he-
it was.
Yeah.
Thank
He worked on the original. Okay, that gives me a bit more respect for the guy. I like Unreal games.
He's pretty.
There we go. I'm like, wow,
uh,
you're being really harsh.
He's pretty
Oh.
young too. I'm gonna check his
Very
age
cynical.
out.
39.
Yeah, he's 39, far out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, do we
I
want to
find it
move
funny
on to the
that he's
next?
announced an
Oh.
announcement for an announcement. That's what
Oh,
I find
yeah.
the funniest about this.
Well,
I got
Yeah,
an
that's
announcement,
like-
guys. On Tuesday, I'm going to announce a new game.
yeah, that's what I don't understand.
Hi.
How can you can't build hype like that? You can't say, "I'm going to announce a game. This is an announcement for my announcement." People are just going to get stupid with these things. They're just be like, "Yeah, I'm announcing that I'm going to announce that. I'll possibly announce that. There's an announcement. There's an announcement. There's an update of an announcement."
Well, I'm confused.
Yeah,
Announcementception.
that's just what it's going to become.
Hey, it's
I don't know.
working.
Yeah.
I don't know the
Gonna
guy.
keep doing it. It's got
I
us
don't
talking
know.
about it.
It's,
Yeah, I haven't
it's
really
got us.
seen-
It's got us talking about because it's a slow news week.
It is.
Yeah, there's
And
actually.
also,
Especially-
our news guys nowhere to be seen as always.
Yeah,
Get
and
that
there's
right.
nothing too big out like going on at the moment anyway, especially after E3. Everything's like kind of slowed down.
Yeah. It's
If
kind of
we-
like this is the hangover for the games industry after E3.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. But it'll be like this until what, Christmas time, when people start announcing games and pushing for sales.
Oh, when they start coming out, yeah.
So throughout
And
the
So
year,
many
we're just
games
like,
that's just like,
yeah.
oh, how about that? They're going to be out just in time for the holidays. Hey.
Yeah. And then for the rest of the year, we're basically just like, oh, so what are you doing? And it's like, nothing. Oh, what are you doing? Nothing. 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 Yeah. So eventful at the ClusterJunk channel right here. JunkCast podcast. Yeah.
Well, not just the ClusterJunk channel. This is also my Twitch.
Well,
Because
nobody cares
no
about
one else
that.
sets up a group Twitch, do they? No.
No, has
None of us
to
can
be.
stream.
Twitch.
We all got dog shit internet. Actually, I'm not sure about Beatnik, but pretty sure
yep,
the
yep.
rest of us would have a really bad stream.
Yeah, true.
Yep, you've covered me as well. Not in the dog
Fine,
shit.
I'll make a
but,
group
you know.
Twitch. I'll make a group Twitch for this stream. How about that? Probably won't. But anyway. Alright, we're going to move on to this next thing. Probably the group of people that I hate the most in the world.
Wait, why do you
Really?
hate Rooster Teeth?
Oh, yeah.
Because they're one of those bastards that just scream down the fucking mic and get paid for it. Like,
Well,
hold
PewDiePie
up.
doesn't do it anymore. Who was it the other day? I think it's the Switcher or something. Someone linked me to or something, and they were just screaming so inaudibly down the mic you could barely see it.
Yeah, but
Not
does
barely
that mean that
see
you
it.
should hate them as like people, or do you just go, oh yeah, I don't like their content, I won't watch it?
Well, also they swear quite a lot.
well,
Yeah, but-
you do too, in
I,
all
I swear,
fairness.
I swear
Yeah.
quite a lot, but it's
We heard you playing
needed.
Risk of Rain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah. That
But-
was vicious. Yeah, but
I don't know. They've got there's a sort of bad taste in my mouth left from them after. I saw their GTA stuff, and it was pretty much just constant swearing for no reason.
yeah,
I thought that stuff pretty
just because they like swear and you, for whatever reason you don't like their content. I'm not personally a fan of their let's plays or whatever the hell they do, but doesn't mean that you shouldn't like them. Like you can just say, oh yeah, I don't watch their stuff.
I'm a
I
very
don't know, that's
cynical
not my thing."
person. I thought we worked this
You don't
out.
have to be like, oh man, I hate those people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm not
Very
like
Isn't it
I'm
just
not
like-
I'm not really into their let's plays or whatever, but I did love friggin' Red versus Blue. Loved it.
Oh, so good.
So much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still
I don't
watching
know.
through that at the moment.
I have to start watching it again. I haven't finished it. Like I started watching it, I had like a full marathon and everything, and then I just got busy. So I need to watch all of it again.
Red versus Blue was good, but PewDiePie only screams. Yeah, he does. His
Ruby-
recent stuff he doesn't.
Ruby was So are you guys any of you guys Ruby fans?
Ruby as in Pokemon?
No, as in the
Game development software? Or programming language? I can't remember which one it is.
programming language.
Am I a fan?
No,
Am I a fan of a program language?
I'm a
I
fan
don't
of
know. I like
English.
C++ quite a lot actually.
Yeah.
I'm a good fan
So
of C++.
I'd say
Anyway.
I'm a
You've
fan
just
of
ruined
Spanish.
the segue I had.
Go on then. What's Ruby? I thought we were talking about
so
Rooster
Ruby-
Teeth here.
Yeah, Ruby is the second animated series that Rooster Teeth done of the Red vs Blue.
Oh.
So this one they've actually done their own animations. They had a person on their team who did all their animations and stuff, and this is an idea that he had apparently. And then once Rooster Teeth got big, they put the money behind it so they could actually turn it into a series. So
Oh.
they've released the first series for it, and it is seriously awesome. It's like everything you love about anime and video games rolled into one massive awesomeness. But yeah, it keeps the sort of Red vs. Blue style of like short episodes, and but yeah, it's just a really interesting story that sort of only just started to unfold at the end of the first season, and then that's all that's out so far. So season 2 is coming up this year, and the next topic that we had is about a video game where actually a fan that's like 19, he created a fan-made game for the series they created for Ruby, and yeah, everyone at Rooster Teeth liked it so much they've actually brought him on board, and yeah, they're actually developing and releasing a game for it.
That's how you
That's
pronounce
sweet.
WRWYBY, Ruby.
Yep, Ruby.
I've been trying to pronounce that for a, and like I've just been reading through the topic and that. It's like no, the game actually looks fucking decent.
If it's anything like the show, it should be awesome. I want to go check out the fan one now.
I'm watching the release trailer. I've actually heard a bit about that. I've seen it popping up and about on Steam and stuff like that, and I didn't really think much of it, but looking at that, it actually looks quite good. I might have I might like Rooster Teeth after all. For two
Well, there you go.
things. For two things, they're Red versus Blue and for Whoopee.
Yeah,
You sound like a
Looks
Ruby.
kinda
sad. Yeah.
That's the wrong thing. I can't make Chewbacca noises. God damn it. So,
Did you hear about what
Yeah.
EA said to
or what?
uh
We're talking about Rooster Teeth, not EA.
he's interested in Rooster Teeth. Yeah,
I'm
I'll line it
interested
up.
in this game. It looks pretty fucking decent. So, do we
And
have...
one
I'll
thing
go
about
do my
the
research.
weapons that one thing that's really going to be opened up for it as a game is the weapons in the show are really interesting. Like the scythe that Ruby uses, it's actually a sniper rifle as well.
Of
So
course.
it can change form and then be like a rifle. So there could be some really interesting gameplay mechanics with that sort of thing.
That's
Yeah.
a bit
But,
strange,
yeah.
fair enough. Yeah, I mean, we've got,
You're like,
we've got,
that's a bit stew.
Bloodborne coming out, which has a similar sort of style with the main weapon sort of, it's like a gigantic cutthroat razor which can turn into a long weapon and a short pulley-outy weapon. I like that game.
Yeah.
I like Blood.
This is
Oh,
such
wait,
like
I-
a slow-paced podcast this time.
Well, it's because someone did not arrive and put the topics on the thing, Cameron.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I kidnapped him, remember?
Yeah.
Where is it? Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
kidnapping
Damn
Cameron.
it, Cameron.
Yeah, I'll make sure not to kidnap him next week. It's okay.
He needs more time out of the dungeon, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs to at
I'll
least do our
schedule that
topics.
in next to the torture time. What? Who said that?
He needs to do our topics, please.
Yes, please,
All right.
please.
So
Do we have any proper
so I'm
details
the
on
only
this
Ruby
game?
fan here.
Yeah. Does it have a release date or price?
No, it's still pretty much this is just announced that they are working on it. They've brought this guy onto their team to start working on it as a game, but that's all there is so far.
So is it going to be a price or what? Anything apart from they're making it?
No,
I'm
that
actually
is
interested in the game
purely it.
Yeah, there's nothing.
No, that's purely it. Like I hadn't. This is the first I've heard of it tonight when Colors posted this actually, and I'm a fan of it. So
Damn it, Colors.
yeah, it's pretty new.
Why, Colors? Why'd you have to get me excited? Why'd you build me up?
Because I was like, well,
Buttercup.
Rooster Teeth, people like Rooster Teeth, and they're bringing out a video game, and people like video games, so I was like, yeah.
People like video games. Heard it here.
Yeah. And I was just like, well, I'm just going to put it there anyway, even though I know nothing about either of those things. Like, I don't really know
Man,
anything
alright.
about Rooster Teeth or about their game. Until now. Yeah.
Fair enough. So do we want to go on
Alright.
to more topics that are going to make me angry?
Yes.
Jeez.
Let's All right,
Well,
that should
It's like,
be
what
our,
do you think about
aim for the
abortion?
podcast. Make
Yeah, make OG fucking angry.
Like,
I didn't hear what you said. I was completely ignoring you, Colours, because normally you just irritate me.
Oh.
You just normally aim to irritate me. I think that's part of your end game.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was going for.
This is her ultimate form.
Yeah,
Yeah. This isn't even my final form.
that makes sense. I'm gonna be honest.
All right.
so do we want to
Sorry?
move on to the
So-
next topic?
I was gonna. Yeah. Anyone?
Alright.
Is anyone here ESO fans or players?
No.
Is
No,
anyone in the world an
really.
ESO fan? You should really ask.
I love the Elder
Well,
Scrolls,
going by
but not
that
so
article-
much online.
Right,
I
I'm a
think it's
fan of
got.
Elder
It had so
Scrolls.
much potential, but
I know,
the
right?
subscription model just scared me away completely.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that the game was overly priced to begin with,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
full
a
price.
and it
full
wasn't very
price.
good anyway.
Yeah, it was like a full price game
meant
plus
to be amazing.
subscription.
Have you played the beta? Did you
No, the
play
beta.
it?
I heard how bad the beta was, but
Yeah.
come on, it's a beta, and apparently a lot of what they discovered got ironed out by the final product.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
This I played the beta and that, and it didn't seem to improve any of the betas up until the beta that was pretty much just before its release. It didn't improve at all. So I think that might be
Yeah, I
fanboys of the
didn't-
game who are just like, it's improved, guys.
Yeah, like when I played the beta before release, I didn't see a lot of difference. But I wouldn't mind picking it up again and playing it for like a month or whatever. So, yeah.
No,
But at the same time, I'm like, that
$5
price,
off.
man, that price is horrible. Like, why not have
Yeah.
fixed price or subscription instead of having both? Like, having both, I think, was ridiculous.
apparently it has
Guild Wars
improved,
2.
so that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Guild,
then everyone
Guild Wars
loves
2 is
Guild-
something that got the
Guild
subscription right.
Wars. What did I just
Yeah.
say?
By
not
I was
having a
like, Guild
subscription.
Wars.
Exactly, having microtransactions. Nah, Guild Wars 2 was really, really good. It's just a shame that, like, I don't know how many people are playing it, but I just don't really know too many people who play it.
It was
That's why I still
I
play
know
World of
heaps of
Warcraft.
people who play it.
Yeah. When it's released,
Yeah.
it was
I still
big.
jump on
but
occasionally.
nowadays it isn't. Whose
I don't know.
dog has invaded?
Oh, that's mine.
Fair enough.
Kill the dog.
I mean-
Bad dog.
I remember
Joey!
ESO when it was in beta and stuff. Everyone slated the living crap out of it, and then a good few people that I kind of respect, for example, Angry Joe, originally sort of hated the game, and then found you get past level 20 and you gain the access to PvP, and after that point, it's a good game. Now, my problem is you cannot make a game which is only good after you get past a certain level gate. Because
Yeah.
it's really slow to level.
I think
Yeah.
that's really like a kind of 10-year-old mechanic. Like, World of Warcraft still does that, and it's kind of fucking annoying. But, like, Guild Wars 2, that was kind of interesting from the get-go. Like, it always had, like, that evolving storyline. But really, you know, I think a lot of people are sick of waiting for a game to get good, you know? You buy a game, you just want to have fun with it. You don't want to, like, play it and then have fun with it.
Mm.
I think that was a lot of people's problems with Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know, I didn't really play it. I didn't even play the beta. I don't know. I looked at it, I was like, nah, I already got one MMO. And also, it was like $80. Too expensive. It was like really overpriced, and then you had to pay a subscription fee. It's like, nah.
We've got a question in chat. What's everyone's opinions on War Thunder, if you've played it? I have played it myself.
Oh,
I've
War
played it
Thunder.
myself. I've seen a lot of
I
stuff about it.
haven't.
That's the game with the
played
airplanes.
it, I don't think.
Yeah, that's
like-
the
Fantastic. And tanks now.
It's got tanks now.
Yeah.
Tanks.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
I should
I
play
played a
it.
little bit
I'm
of
not
it.
sure if
It's not too bad. Like, I don't know. There's some things. It's not. I don't know if it's like pay to win. I didn't play it like at length, but I don't know. I guess if you're really into airplanes, you'd like that game. But I just didn't really hook me.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it. It wasn't that bad. Like, I was expecting worse.
It's a good free to play game.
I really
You're
enjoyed
always
it. Yeah, it's great
expecting
free to play
worse.
game.
I know
It
I'm
doesn't,
always expecting something worse.
It's not it doesn't have a free to play sorry, pay to win model, luckily.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought it
good.
does.
yeah,
I heard towards the like when you sort of played for a while, you've got to really start to either really grind or pay to get better planes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
but
that's
it's
that's
no
their
different to
fun.
something like World of Tanks though. That's the same thing where you can once you're unlocking everything, you're just gradually unlocking it all, but then once you get to the end, then the length to unlock everything higher end just takes so long. And that's what entices people to start spending money. But really, when you get to that point, in my opinion, you get to that point, you're playing for that long without paying anything. I don't think it's, I don't know, I don't think it's too bad a thing to chuck some money into it at that point.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are really dedicated to those kind of like games like Smite, League of Legends. You know, I've heard of people who just spend like ludicrous amounts of money on it just for like vanity items. But I don't know. As long as the game isn't like completely just, you know, unless you pay for stuff, then you're not gonna be able to beat anybody. You know, you're gonna be grinding for hours upon hours upon hours. You know, I mean, there's kind of a fine line between pay to win and I don't even know what the opposite is, but a well balanced
Pay to
game.
win or
So,
free to
Not
play?
pay to pin. I
Yeah.
mean,
no, not even free to
Just
play because
stuffing
free to
up my
play could still
English.
be.
Yeah.
I
Opposite
don't
pay
know.
to win. Don't pay to win. Oh,
I don't know.
everyone has equal opportunities.
Play to win?
yeah.
Maybe play to win.
Play to win.
I
But
don't
no,
know.
did you say League has a pay to win option?
No. I
No.
said that I've like heard of people who've spent a lot of money on it.
Oh right, I was going to say I've played a bit of League and
No,
I don't remember anything being pay to win. I think maybe the
nah,
gods like you could buy different
nah.
ones, but
League of Legends and Smite are
Yeah.
pretty well balanced from what I played.
yeah.
I like those games, but actually, I'm a bit guarded about it. I don't know. I don't play too much of them.
Yeah, not really.
Colours.
Not really my genre. MOBAs or zombies.
Screw you, we put this on.
But yeah,
Fellas, we have a
Zombi-
question. What is your opinion on World of Tanks, World of Warplanes, pay to win to get things?
have not played either of those games. But but War Thunder looks pretty sweet with all the planes and that, and pay to win. I don't like pay to win, pretty much, just because it's not equal. That I just don't like it because it's not equal. Yeah. I don't know. I don't
There
have
you
much of
go.
opinion of it. I don't have much of an opinion on the topic. Soz.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, it's all well and good. Do we want to move on to the next topic?
Sure.
I actually haven't looked into this. But then again, do I actually look into any topic before we start?
Nah, but I think this is kind of more like a discussion kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, actually, I haven't read this, so
I thought you
Colours,
were-
you're gonna have to take this
I had
away.
a
Who brought this up? B,
But-
Colours, I know you two are doing the topics. Which one of you brought this in? You can
The
bring in the topic.
which one?
The
good
Your
versus evil.
moral
Would be nice.
choices.
Oh
More
yeah, that
choices.
was me, but I didn't really read through it much. I just looked at the.
I hate
I
you.
just looked at the pictures. It's such a long
well,
article,
Look at the
though.
pictures.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest articles I've seen on like video gaming.
Yeah,
It
I
is
was like
huge.
far out.
I don't know.
All right,
But
so
it's
I'll
a-
just read
the
the first
basic
line
gist
and
of
maybe
it-
that will give us some
Ah.
insight. So,
Oh.
some data available from gamers with the moral decision systems show that gamers are generally unwilling to play as evil characters. That should probably give us their main point.
Yeah.
Right? So,
People
who
aren't willing
plays
to
as an
play-
evil character here?
Yep. I don't
Really?
I don't understand that. What's the thing? People are unwilling. I don't know anyone that doesn't play evil as Hal in games. Most of the time, it's more easy and more fun, and you get more access to awesome crap. I mean,
Yeah, I'm always
what
a
was
dick.
it? Fable.
You're both always dicks.
Fable 1, I think it was at the end of the game you've got like, depending on your choice, you've got a stupidly powerful weapon or just everyone liked you. It's like, do you want a stupidly powerful weapon or do you want people to like you?
Yeah, and even with that powerful weapon, you could get one which I think was almost just as good from being good anyway. But
Yeah, but that
in
required a lot
Fable
of
2, it
graphics.
was much more obvious. Like you could either spoilers by the way, everybody like dies from this spire thing, right? And you can either save you, your family. No, you can save your family and your dog. You can get a whole bunch of money, or you can save everybody except for your family and your dog. Guess which one I chose?
Your dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone chooses
same.
that
I was
dog.
like, screw all those people who already died. My dog,
And then you just
you know,
you
is
get
better.
back to the city and everything's just exactly the same. It's like, oh well, so no genocide, eh? But then, like in Fable 3, like you had the same similar option, I think, but I chose like the same option, like be king or whatever, keep your dog, and then there were like all these dead people throughout the streets, and I was like, somebody's got to clean this up, you know? I mean, we can't just have rotting people in the streets. Like, come on.
What do I hire?
Yeah,
you
everyone
cleaners
died.
for,
It was
Al?
ridiculous. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, because you had
No,
to
yeah,
you had to like raise money or whatever, so everyone didn't die. And I basically I played the loot for like hours, and then I found out about a money glitch, so I just exploited that money glitch and just
Jesus
made
Christ.
all the money and saved everyone. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a
I
hero.
remember I was like cutting back on costs. I was like, yeah, I know, I promise you all this money. But
Did you replace
don't
the
have any
orphanage
of-
with a brothel?
oh yeah, of course that was like a no-brainer. Like, it's just like, they'll find a place to live. Let's go do some partying.
Now, I feel with Fable though, it's the your choices aren't really that grand. In something like Fallout, you know, your choices are reflected a lot better in the world.
Like Megaton.
Just Megaton.
Yeah.
Oh,
Megaton, I think it's probably the only time that in Fallout that I didn't choose the bad choice first. I was like, okay, I'll disable your bomb, and I actually disabled it.
I was playing as a
Then
good character.
my next playthrough,
I'm-
when I was playing as a good character, I did everything good apart from blow up Megaton. I was like, I'm such a great person. Boom.
See, I'm such a goody two shoes when it comes to games. I just can't do anything wrong, and even to the point of Megaton, I had no idea that you could actually blow the place up until I read about it in some article talking about epic moments, and they're like,
Oh,
"Holy shit, you can actually
same.
blow it up!" What?
Yeah,
know
I
Lucas
would play as a
Sims,
good
like the
character.
sheriff?
I can't do it.
Yeah,
Wait.
but you
Yeah.
know Lucas Sims, the guy with like the sheriff's hat.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I was like, I want. Oh, well, he just looks like he's the town sheriff of Megaton, and usually like the guy, Mr. Burke or whatever his name is, kills Sims, and you can get like his sheriff's uniform.
Oh yeah.
But the first time that like I played, I was like, I want that uniform, but I don't want to blow up this city because that's the only city I know. So I was like, all right, I waited up, and I ended up, I think it was, I ended up killing Mr. Burke, and then I was just like, now you Sims, and I just like shot him in the head, stole his uniform, and ran away. I was like, yeah, now I'm the sheriff.
You couldn't wait for him
And
to
then I
like
had to go.
get shot instead. You had to like save his life and then him be like, thank you, and then boom. And then why?
I didn't really think about it. I was just like, oh yeah. So what I think's gonna happen is like it'll be like kind of like obvious who's gonna win. Like it's just gonna Lucas is just gonna be like shoot him in the head and be like, that's how you take care of people in the wasteland. But no, he survived, and I was like, I want that sheriff's jacket. And I wore that around. I strutted my stuff.
Oh, this is irritating. Streamers went dead for some goddamn reason. It's still streaming
Yeah.
apparently.
Oh.
What? Did you notice this as well, Tom, and not say?
I did in the
Yeah,
Skype
he-
chat.
yeah.
I don't know if you got.
You put it in the chat so that then it wasn't all obvious on the recording.
Yeah, I was just.
Or
Well,
discreet.
now it's
And then-
obvious.
Yeah. Tell me if these things happen.
All right. Everyone
it's like,
who
it's
is
like someone having
unsure and
something
you're
stuck in their
watching this-
teeth.
Anyone who is unsure
Oh.
is watching us on YouTube. We stream on Alex's Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/OGNerd. And
Really?
that happens about, I think it's like 10 o'clock Australian Eastern Time or whatever. I don't know. Alex probably knows all the times a bit better because he's the one doing the streaming.
Yes, that is 12 p.m. 12 p.m. GMT, which should be about 5 p.m. EST, and then Australian time as well. We don't know. No, the stream is back.
Yes, the stream is back, which is all good.
Yeah, I don't
You guys should
underst-
all be in the
I
stream
don't understand
every.
what's up like that.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I'm always pretty good in like RPGs, except for like Mount Blade Warband. I'm always such a dick. Like I just kind of like roll around. I'm just like, oh yeah.
Were you just saying that you're a
There's a
dick in
village
everything
over there.
before?
Yeah, but it depends really. Like if I know what I'm doing, usually I go with like the good option. But like if I don't really know what I'm doing and I'm just kind of fucking around, usually I go evil, just because it's a bit more fun.
Okay.
Like Mountain Blade Warband, like I figured out a way to make a shit ton of money just by like going from village to village and just like slaughtering everybody and stealing cows and then just selling the cows to nearby villages. Of course, then everyone got really, really, really mad at me. The game's dope. You guys should all check it out.
Which one's that? Warband?
I've said it.
Warblade.
Yeah, Warband. I think you Mountain Blade Warband. I think you have Mountain Blade, or there's another one.
I
that you
have Mountain Blade and Mountain Blade Fire and Sword or something or other.
I think.
Apparently, I heard that
that
those
was,
are the
like,
two
similar.
terrible ones. I
Ah.
heard that Warband is the only one that you should play, and I was like, for God's sake, I bought the other two. But no, like,
Yeah.
only Warband has like a modding scene that's active. The rest of it is very, very.
Yeah. Nah, it's really, really good fun. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's stupid, but it's good fun. Like just
Yeah.
rolling around the countryside you get like Arab uniforms and you're just like slicing up people. It's grouse. It's like playing like, actually, I don't know about Game of Thrones, but it's just like really epic. And it doesn't look like much when you just watch it. But if you play it, then you'll be like, yes, this is very good. In fact, I think it's the thing I've played most since Summer Sales.
It sounds
It's
like Dynasty
fantastic.
Warriors.
I haven't seen
It's
it.
sort of a less you were OP Dynasty Warriors. I've seen a lot of footage on it and stuff. And,
Okay.
you know, like in Dynasty Warriors, where you could just slaughter 1,000 people or something in a battle.
I was going to say, it literally is you against an army type
Yeah.
thing. In that.
In Warband, well, Mountain Blade, you kind of have an army of your own, and they
Yeah.
are actually valid, and you cannot slaughter hundreds of thousands of people. You'll just die if you
Oh,
try.
wow. That's cool.
It's
Yeah.
basically, yeah, realistic Dynasty Warriors.
It's
Yeah, it's
basically
really,
like a
really
war
good.
simulator.
Why'd you have to explain this after the sales? Actually, no, it's good.
said
Then
a
I would
lot
have
about
spent
it,
more
actually.
money.
I said a lot about it
That's-
like last week and the week
yeah.
before. I was like, that game is really good. You should all check it out.
I-
Everyone was just like,
See,
yeah.
you always said that game is awesome. You got to check it out. But then there was no explanation of what it actually is, and I'm just like, okay, it sounds kind of cool, and now you've explained it properly. Like just that analogy of realistic Dynasty Warriors has got my attention.
There
yeah,
we go.
wow.
There we go. In the chat, there's a link to Mountain Blade Warband. Very, very cheap.
$5.
Very good.
That is
Very
$5.
cheap. There you go.
That's a deal.
Ah, I'm trying to save. Why are you doing this to me?
You asked for it. You
Yeah,
asked
it's
for
great.
it. You
But that's
asked me.
because I thought it was
You only
safe.
have 5 hours left.
I thought I was safe.
Now you have to.
I
There's
just looked
like
it up
no
on eBay.
debate.
Someone's selling it for $50. It's like, whoa.
Far out.
Buy this for $50.
He's
Like,
gonna
it's
be
good,
making
it's
a
like
living
$50.
with that.
All right,
Oh,
if
yeah.
I can fix my gaming PC before that deal ends, I'll get it.
Within the next 6
Yeah.
hours.
Yep, I got 6 hours to fix my gaming PC.
Yeah. You better chop.
Yep,
Yes.
can you get to that? Yep.
Yes. Vab, I'll just quickly fix that. I didn't know Nightbot was doing that. Nightbot is a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, Nightbot seems to.
You can make it so that Nightbot, like...
I know, but for some reason it didn't
Ah.
save my settings. It didn't
What's
save.
Nightbot?
Nightbot
okay.
is a thing that I can use to sort of like auto moderate the chat. Nightbot is not in your
Oh, okay.
channel. It is in my channel.
The
It just
ghost.
moderates the
Nightbot's
fr-
gone
It's a
rogue.
ghost.
It's become self-aware. Nightbot is Skynet.
Yeah, Nightbot's apparently not in my channel. Really? Well,
And then it becomes like Hal, and it's like, I cannot let you do that, Alex.
I can't let you do that, OG.
HAL 9000.
No, Nightbot, no!
What are you doing now, bot? Stop, stop. I'm sorry, OG. This is something I must do.
I cannot let you do that.
Anyway, do we want to move on to... Actually, we don't have many topics, but do we want to move on to the last one?
Possibly.
And then we'll go into discussion about a few other things.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
move on to the next one. While I'm sorting out Nightbot.
Alright, so apparently some guy, I believe he was being robbed, and he subdued the criminal with a fake gun. I think it was, I don't know what kind of gun. It was like a gun from like one of those old like video games, wasn't it, Beatnik?
Yeah, like one of those old
Nicholas.
PlayStation 1 G-Con 45s or something like that.
Yeah,
From the
whatever
old
that
Time
is.
Crisis games.
Oh,
But yeah, he's just
like-
managed to hold him up with that and wait until the police got there and held him at gunpoint, fake gunpoint, until the police got there.
I always thought about this when I was like a kid. I was like, if some guy came in, would I pull out a cap gun? Would I pull out a cap gun? And now I'm like, hell to the no.
Yeah.
Get out the baseball bat, try and clock him over the head.
Yeah, because
I'm just
chances
picturing
are...
now, like, how you'd have to sell that.
You just
Yeah,
like,
with
what,
the-
you don't
with
think
the-
this is a real gun?
Yeah, with
Oh,
like
let
the
me shoot it.
orange
Test
like
me.
safety
Test
tip
me.
on the end.
I spray painted mine.
But yeah, chances
Nah,
are if you
you
pull out
rebel.
if you pull out like even a fake gun on a burglar who also has a gun, then you're probably gonna die.
Gunception.
Yeah, he's like, holy shit, he's got a gun.
Yeah.
It's like, it was fake.
Yeah.
That would be good for the burglar. Just trying to make an unhonest living.
Honest living right
Poor
there.
guys. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of stupid if you think about it.
Yeah, so I don't know whether it's
Bastards.
badass or stupid or both. Both.
Bit of both. I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
both. Like you said, it's one of those things you imagine, it's like, eh, that'd be funny. And then it actually happens.
Yeah.
Damn it, Nightbot. Alright.
Nightbot.
It just won't leave me alone. Alright. It's now leaving the channel. Right, Nightbot should be leaving.
Nightbot does not answer to you.
It doesn't seem that. I've turned off his friggin' link, friggin' block, and it's... Why are you being a douchebag to me?
Nightbot does what Nightbot wants.
It keeps resetting my chats, my commands.
Nightbot's been getting ideas from Risk of Rain.
I think so.
Yeah.
Become
Oh, jeez.
autonomous.
The risk of rain.
autonomous.
That topic was just pretty much a fun little story I found. There's
Yeah.
nothing behind it aside from.
I completely
listen to
missed the
this.
topic. What were we talking about? The man with the gun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Alex is too busy trying not to, get murdered by Nightbot.
Yeah.
Nightbot
so that
will
was just a little
terminate
thing.
you.
Do we want
Yeah,
to just
anyway. Yeah,
So,
we'll move on.
what we're playing?
Yeah.
what's that?
So, what have you guys been playing this week?
Trials Fusion, man, for the win. And Sunless Sea. Those are two really good games.
You're on Trials Fusion?
Yes. Yes.
Ah,
I love
what
Trials.
platform?
Trials is the best. PC, of course. What else?
oh, nice.
Is there any other platform? PC
Well-
Master Race.
Actually, I was very disappointed when I bought this on. I had it on PS4 and then got it on PC, and I had a look. PC's had like 1,280 tracks for the user stuff,
Yeah.
and then I went and checked on the same night on PlayStation 4, and it had nearly 15,000.
Far out.
And I don't even. It's like wow, and it started on the Xbox. I wonder how much bigger again it is on there. So
Yeah.
I don't know. As I freaking love that game. I've got it on 2 platforms at the moment. That's how much I love it, and I just found that so disappointing.
Yeah, that's sad. That makes me sad. But the game's really good. I remember when I played like Trials when it was like a browser game. And yeah, good times. They're like, "Okay, kids, you can have free time in the computer lab." And we're like, "Yeah, Trials." yeah, that's my childhood right there. But yeah, then I've been playing Sunless Sea, which is an early access game, and so far it's really good. It's really good. I'd recommend buying it.
What's that one about?
Basically you just sail a boat everywhere. I don't know. I can't think of like any. I'm so tired that my brain's not working properly. But basically like for the marketing or whatever, they're like, oh, don't become insane, eat your crew. So you can become like a cannibal and you can become insane and you can kill a bunch of people and you know and kill your crew and eat them and yeah.
The second you mentioned the cannibal thing, it suddenly clicked. That's all I've heard about this game.
Yeah. But there is more to it than being a cannibal. But there's not too much to talk about, I don't think. Like, they still have heaps of stuff to add. So, there's not much to it at the moment. So, I guess we'll just have to wait until they get a little bit further in the development. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So, Beatnik, what have you been playing?
Latest game I played was probably To the Moon. I'm not sure if any of you guys have heard of that one.
Oh, yeah.
It's blown my mind with how good it is. That game, like, it's made with RPG Maker, and it was actually like a point-and-click adventure type thing, explorative adventure narrative thing. But yeah, the story is just amazing. I was just so blown away by that, and I kind of get very choked up towards the end of it.
Cried every time.
Yeah, seriously.
Every Tim.
Have any of you guys played it?
Not yet.
Not yet. I've like watched the start
no.
of it, and it looks like a really, really cool game that I need to play eventually.
It's really cool. They do a really good job of like it's a story that wouldn't, the way that they worked and the mechanics they used to progress the story, or it works backwards in the story, and they've done a really good job at making things unfold. And yeah, I was thinking about it. It would be an awesome movie to watch, except that the way that they move back wouldn't work outside of a video game. So I don't know. I think it shows a really good way that people can use games to sort of as a story medium really well. But
Cool bean.
Sweet.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So,
everyone's
Alex,
so
what have you been
enthusiastic today.
Well, I've been troubleshooting at the moment because I made a big mistake, and apparently I had links double blocked.
Oh, double blocked.
I guess.
Ooh. I've made a huge mistake.
I forgot about that, and no, I was complaining at Nightbot, and I realised that it was actually had links in it. It didn't have links disabled, but the thing was. This doesn't even make sense anymore.
Mr. F.
You've lost me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
what have I been playing this week?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Euro Truck Simulator.
Euro Truck Simulator has been something. A lot of Smite. Absolutely tons of Smite.
And then you played Terraria.
I played a little bit of Terraria, yeah. Pretty much been streaming daily. And that's been kicking the living crap out of me. On top of like doing Let's Plays and editing, streaming has been killing me. But
So you're enjoying it, or you're not enjoying it?
He just died.
I'm enjoying it, yeah. I mean, what we did Euro Truck the other day. Did some Risk of Rain just before this, which is probably hell on earth. I think that may have been made by Satan himself. Let's see. What else have we played? Played quite a lot. We played I played a few closed beta games. Hazard Ops, if any of you have heard of it. Or CMR.
I haven't seen it.
No. They're two games which came out around the same time. Ironically had pretty much exactly the same premise of you are a third-person shooter, man. You fight off zombies and monsters and krakens and the undead and space monsters and just everything ever. They both came out about the same time, and they both were the same thing. I have no idea why. Don't know how it worked, but yeah. Been playing those. Been playing quite a lot of stuff, really. Nothing really in particular.
Sweet.
And now
Cool.
I'm actually on my way to buying Mountain Blade Warband because of you.
Nah, it's seriously great. Like, you form your own army, and like, I don't know, you're forming like your own personal army, and you like can side with different like factions. There's like Arabs, there's Nords.
Highlight Arabs.
Yeah, there's a
There's
like
just
6
Arabs.
of them, and you can like I
It's
always
like
hang with
6
the
Arabs.
Arabs, bro. Nah, I went with the Arabs because I just wanted to roll around the sand, the sand dunes, fighting the sand dunes. Oh, it's grass. But you form your own like private army, you upgrade your troops the more you fight, and then it's like constantly throughout the game, like different countries go to war. So say I'm fighting for the Arabs, can't even remember what they're called, but let's say I'm fighting for the Arabs, then I'll actually fight against their enemies too. So like they'll say, "Oh, I want you to go over here and go and help everyone else like fighting," and I'll be like, "All right, I'm going out there." Yeah, Allah Akbar, whatever. That was in the. That was in
This is getting more and more racist.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Jesus.
Don't give
I was
Tom
just
the
reading
stream.
something out
There
from
we
the
go.
chat. Sorry.
Come on,
Don't
dig
give
up.
Tom the stream.
Don't
That's-
crucify me. But yeah. So I went out and I just tried to take over one city, and then I got like captured. And I was like, well, now what do I do?
Oh,
No.
this is bad news.
And then yeah, that's pretty much it. And then like I went from town to town, just like burning and pillaging the entire town, just stealing all their shit and selling it back to the Arabs. It's good fun. But make sure that you
play a lot, very, very genocide-y in this game.
Tom's the next Hitler.
I
Or
needed money, all right.
Stalin.
The Sultan gave me my very own city, and I had to like upgrade the city, so I needed money, but I needed a lot of it, so I had to sell things. So I was like, all right, let's just go from town to town, other enemies' towns, and just steal everything from them and then sell it to the Arabs, and then I'll just build up that town. That's what I did. And now I got a bitch in town that makes tons of money. I'm working my way up the ranks too.
You got a bitch, yeah. But the problem is also you kind of were given that town for free, so you didn't really earn it.
Well, that's how you.
Oh.
Well, that's how you do it. Like if you like serve the Sultan, then they give you stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I just remembered. I've been playing Magicite actually. I don't know. Have any of you played that?
Nope, not
That
yet.
name sounds familiar.
Yeah.
It's a 2D roguelike randomly generated death labyrinth, whatever the hell people are calling them these days. It's a very
So
weird
Risk of Rain?
thing. No, it's not Risk of Rain. It's more forgiving than Risk of Rain. I mean,
Not
you
hard.
know, it's bloody hard actually, but like it's a sort of 2D labyrinth thing, and you go down through the labyrinth stuff, fight bosses, level up, craft gear, kind of like Terraria. The problem is the game has sort of no stopping. If you stand around for too long, like in Spelunky, if you take too long for a level, the ghost will appear and try and kill you. The same thing happens in Magicite, but Magicite you kind of have to take your time to make sure you gather the materials to make the gear that you need to fight the stuff. So you've got a very fine balance between gathering gear and taking too long and farming, because a ghost will come along and kill you. It's a really weird idea. It's so hard though. I mean, I think the furthest I got was me and 3 other people. We got to about level 7 or so, and it was just stupid. We were all surviving on 1 HP. It's a very hard
Yeah.
game.
Have you guys seen that game, Hard Time? It's free.
Hard time, yeah.
Yeah. How cool is it?
Uh,
You get like in prison, and you can like choose what crime you did, and then you're like in prison for like 60 days or whatever, and you have to just try and survive. I mean, it's really, really stupid. But
Yeah,
you start picking fights with people. Like you just go up to cops and just beat them over the head with a pool cue.
Yeah, they put weapons
I was
everywhere
playing a
and
bit of
stuff.
that.
I actually want to play that. I know the original one was so much more funny. The original one was all done on a 2D plane, and you could walk forward and backwards, of course, to, like walk out the building and stuff. And yeah, it had the ability to go outside into sort of the exercise yard, but you could
Right.
jump over the fences and just escape the prison and run off. But even if you escape the prison, your your sentence was still counting down because it still counted you as in prison.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you could just go wandering through the streets and stuff, just like, and eventually you'd loop around far enough and just reach the prison again. But
Yeah.
if any cops caught you outside, you just got pulled straight back in.
Nah, it's just strange. Like I stole a gun off a cop and then I shot him with it and killed him. And I was like walking around with, like this giant gun and people were just like, I heard that you killed police officer I don't know
Jenkins.
Beatnik. He was a good friend of mine. And then they like try and kill you and I'm just like, oh dear God. Or like they'll have other people who come up to you and like, hey, I heard you killed Beatnik. Good job, buddy.
There's some
And
really
you'll
funny
accidentally
things.
form alliances.
I remember one of the things I saw happen was someone like stole a machine gun, shot a cop, and then was like taken to court about it. And it was just it was like, you are not guilty. It's like not guilty of like manslaughter and stuff. And then like as soon after that, like stole a pool cue from another inmate, got took to court. It was like, you are guilty of theft. It's like, what? I shot all those people. You didn't care about that, but theft of a pool cue. Damn it.
It's so ridiculous. Like I was like shooting this cop for like 5 minutes because I was just like, I gotta get rid of him now because he's just gonna keep on attacking me. And I like shot him so much that his arms started coming off. And then he caught me and he took me to court and he's just like, he shot my arms off. And then the judge was just like, nah, you need to keep him in line, all right? Not guilty. I was like, yeah. Didn't get any extra time.
You know what the funny thing is? That game was all made with a the person who made it has also made things like wrestling games and stuff. And he used the same engine for the wrestling game that he did for Hard Time.
Oh.
Also, he also used the same engine for a game about the Bible. And of course, it's a game about the Bible, but of course, as with all of his games, you can do ridiculous stuff. You can be like basically Bible era. You can become like one of the disciples of Jesus. But if you really want to, you can be the bad disciple that goes around and beats the living crap out of everyone you come across.
Oh, of course.
It's just so wrong, but so funny.
It is funny. Nah.
I think it's called
It's pretty good.
I think it's called like The Disciple According to You or something or other. It's such a the guy makes good games, but I think he's stopped now. I think The Disciple According to You was his last one.
Did you guys ever play that? Probably some of you had, but have you played Black and White or Black and White 2?
Isn't that the thing where you're like a god and you get to choose how moral you are?
God, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I didn't
made
ever
by
play
like
that.
Lionhead.
I saw
it's
that
good.
Peter
advertised when I was
Molyneux.
younger.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
You
but
hate
Venom
Peter
Molyneux-
Molyneux. Not you.
Everyone hates Peter Molyneux.
I don't understand why people hate him. I don't know why.
Because
Oh,
he builds up hype and then he releases something that doesn't live up to the hype.
because
on
he's a
daily
dick.
routine. He's
Was
just
it him that
like,
created
oh yeah,
Goddess?
this will happen. I think so.
Didn't he?
Because that was the same sort of
created
premise,
Goddess.
wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah,
Goddess
and then
was
a lot of
just fucking
people like, oh my gosh, it's Peter Molyneux. We're not surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Okay. And
he
And then
shouldn't
there's that
even be
cube thing that he
employed.
was doing.
Who the hell would employ Peter Molyneux? Seriously.
I thought doesn't he run his own company though?
Yeah,
I thought he was the head of
he's
that.
indie now, I think.
Yeah,
He was
because
head of Lionhead
nobody
and then he
wants
left.
him.
It's
Because
'cause he's
everyone's
shit.
like, we hate Peter Molyneux.
It's because he's a
Um,
dog.
Does someone want to summarize who Peter Molyneux is? Colours, you probably do it in the nicest of ways.
Oh, not with
Really?
this.
Douchebag.
Yeah, dick.
Well, he made Fable, didn't he?
Yeah,
Fable,
but then
Black
he
and
like
White.
hyped it up way too much, and everyone's like, "What the hell, Peter Molyneux? None of these features were in the game." Oh, you can
He's
carve
like,
your name
"Ah,
into a
yeah."
tree. No.
And then, yeah. No, he's shit. But Black and White 2 and Black and White 1 were really good. Like, he had like this, like, I think the first moral decision he had was to like save a guy who was drowning or like drown him. And like, I think when I like played this when I was like a little kid, and I was just like, no, that fool is drowning. So I like pick him up and he's like, oh, thank you. And I'm just like, yeah. And I throw him out into the ocean. He's just like, you bastards. And I was like, oh, sweet. Oh, you're like, it's just good fun. It's fun being God.
I just
Oh god,
love
of course.
I've
drowning
just
people.
looked up Black and White, and apparently there's a cow god.
Was it? Oh no, those are like you get like pets and stuff, and you just like you can like train them to do good things or bad things. You can train them to, like take a shit in the middle of your like city. That's what I did. So
Jesus.
they just like walk
That's
over. They're just
so
like
good.
like
Oh,
shit
wow.
stone too, so it like breaks houses. So you're just like, who's a good boy?
Thank
That game
God
was.
that you're not God.
What the fuck?
Otherwise, we'd
Oh
be
no.
So what have you been
screwed.
playing, Tom?
No, but
Yeah.
the other way that I played Sly Cooper, the new one, the Sly Thieves in Time today
Ah, is it
because
good?
I got it for free on PSN. Yeah, it's really good. It's like
Hmm.
I really liked the Sly games when I was a kid. Like really liked them. Well, I like the
Sweet.
second and the third. So I think I got it for free on PSN, and I don't know. It's just like it's stupid. It's kind of like cringeworthy. It's kind of a bit like childish, but it's
And
fun. Like it's
horrible.
Yeah,
just
but at the
Is it
same
the
time,
Thieves
it
in
is
Time?
Sly Cooper.
yeah, it's like it's a kids game. But if you can get past like the fact that it is a kids game, you'll enjoy it. I enjoyed
Is
every
that
minute I played of it.
Sly Cooper Thieves in Time?
Yeah.
Yes, he just
You've
said.
only just got that free on PSN.
Uh, yeah.
Oh.
No, I got it like a few months back, but then
Oh, okay.
I didn't play it yet, and then I played it today. I was like, all right, that was cool. What else have I been playing? A little bit of Metal Gear Solid, of course,
A little bit.
because yeah, not much. I played a little bit today, and then I lost my progress, so that
Oh.
was the end of that. I was, I didn't save or something.
You're
I
just
accidentally
gaming too
exited.
hardcore and
Yeah,
you
bro.
just didn't save.
Oh. Euro Truck Simulator with Alex. That was fun. We had a race from, I think it was to the Netherlands, and like he like went around a corner too fast, and he like crashed. So did I, but I like crashed up the side of a mountain and then rode down it. I think he's uploading a video about it.
Yeah.
That has that in
I
it.
mean,
So go check that out.
That
Yeah, I
that,
need to
that,
watch
that one
this.
that was Glasgow to Edinburgh. The Amsterdam race was the one where we got smashed in the side and started flipping everywhere.
How many
And-
speeding fines did you get?
All of
None
them.
actually. I don't think I got a speeding fine. I don't think the speeding fines works on multiplayer.
I think I got
because-
one, but I was going pretty fast. I was like going around like rural streets, like at like I think it was like 60 miles an hour, like 55, and I was just like on two wheels, just like two wheels, two wheels, two wheels. Yeah, no, it was good fun, and there were lots of other people. Some guy crashed headfirst into me, and then
Yeah, then you bounced back into me.
oh yeah, nah, this was ridiculous. He was on the wrong side of the road, and he like crashed into me, and it like
Well,
hit me, and I just like
he's-
flew back in Alex, and I was like, all right. So then I had to go get my thing repaired, and I like ran into a glitch where it upgraded my guy's level to 2,742. So now I'm a divine
That's when I
truck
joined you
lord.
guys.
No, divine champion. I'm a divine champion in Euro Truck
Yeah.
Simulator, and apparently I'm in negative $1 million of debt, and I have driven over 1 million kilometers.
I wonder if
Yeah.
it's like the old the Pokemon negative experience trick to get to
I
level
don't know.
100
That was
instantly.
never give.
I don't know. I just
What?
I tried
No.
to like
Oh,
I
what
tried
is
to
it?
repair my car, and it just like teleported me into the sky, and it was just like had this really high pitched noise. So I was kind of disoriented, and then it upgraded my levels. So that sucks.
I know there was a rare candy cheat, and there was a good few cheats I used to know in Pokemon, which was there's a rare candy cheat, and also while you were doing the rare candy cheat, you could sometimes come across a level 134 Snorlax. That
Yep,
if
I
you put
always
it in
got
one
the
fight,
Snorlaxes.
yeah, if you put it in one fight, it like level down to 100. I was just like, yep. I remember
Yeah.
when I found that because a friend of mine didn't know about the rare candy cheat. So I took a level 134 Snorlax and was like, okay, I'll like link battle you sort of thing on the old Game Boys and that. And
Yep.
I was like made a team entirely of level 146 36 Snorlaxes. And I was like, go Snorlax. He's like, why is that level 136? I was like, yeah. You
That was
screwed.
pretty much the main use for them was just to troll your mates in the link battles. It was awesome.
Yeah. It was awesome. So
Um,
awesome.
Now that negative experience trick. Apparently, there's some glitch you could do earlier on in the game, like in the Vivilion Forest. Is it? Viridian Forest.
Hmm.
And what you could do is if you could catch a Pokemon at level 1 that you're not meant to see at level 1, they'd actually have negative experience. And then what happens is when you go into a battle, if you didn't level them up, it what's called a buffer overflow, and it didn't handle the negative experience numbers, so it just had it as like a massive amount of experience and automatically leveled them to level 100.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I can't
So
remember.
I'm wondering if that's what happened with Tom in the Truck Simulator, because he's like just started and all he did was bad things. He got negative experience, and then it's gone, master.
Maybe. But also in the same session, I did apparently take 72 million hours to make a delivery.
You're a terrible delivery man.
Me and Tom are bad.
The multiplayer is in beta. We've got to give it that.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a fair point. That's the whole reason I couldn't join.
Yeah. Have you got that sorted so we can get you in?
Well, I don't have a computer at the moment, so no.
So, Colours, what have you been playing?
We already went through this.
Did we?
Do you want? Yeah. Do you want to go around again? Okay, so I've been playing Trials Fusion and Sunless Sea. You can eat your crew.
Trials Fusion?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Crew and Trials Fusion.
It may be 2 in the afternoon, but I'm tired.
It took me a minute to realize what you just said, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, you need to sleep as well.
I can't English.
I'm back.
That's nothing new.
Oh no, hide!
In the middle of the podcast.
I said I had. You know how I've been drinking like
You don't
lots
check
of
the
water.
No, you had to hold on the whole
Yeah.
time.
No.
The whole
that's not-
time.
Nah.
Well, if you do it, you don't announce that you're back. That's what I did the other week. I just walked off and then come back. It worked perfectly fine.
I don't know. I thought that was proper etiquette.
Beautiful.
So
Picturing now, just like
Now
some
what's
guy
that?
silent for a while, and then suddenly, I just had the best trip to the toilet. But I'm back now.
Most satisfying moment of my life.
Oh. I think
Now
the
what's
last thing
happening?
we'll probably do in the podcast is take on a request that we've actually had. One of the person in chat we've got is
Dance
Vab.
shirtless. What?
No.
Not deep.
Vab asked if we can discuss colours, as in you colours.
As you can tell, this is going somewhere. This topic.
Yeah. Well, it's not like we have any like other topics, so we may as well.
We may as well discuss me.
I like me. You know, me is pretty cool. Do you
Is that
guys
all you
have
gotta say
anything
about
to
me?
add to that? Come on, this is a discussion with all of us, not just me.
No, this is a discussion of you. So, answer.
Answer what?
I don't know. We're discussing you.
It's a discussion about me, but you have to discuss. That's the thing.
Well, I've never had a request to discuss someone. I'm going to be perfectly honest.
So, how about
Who asked?
when we were first in Cog's Cap, what did you think of me?
Yeah,
Did you
you're
go,
okay.
oh, what a retard? Like, legit, seriously.
Yeah, you're okay.
Okay, that wasn't that wasn't actually nice. As opposed to, I thought you were a little idiot.
Well, I don't know. Don't discuss people. I was just going on with
Yeah, I know,
requests
right?
from people. I think with that sort of
Well,
disaster.
the end.
Yeah.
Wait.
Disaster.
I have got. You guys
Tom?
did bring up something which has interested me now.
What?
So, back in like when I was in like year 7, they had these people come to our school and talk about bullying. Alright?
Every time.
So they sat us all down and they just started crapping on about something. I wasn't listening. And then they said, now, if there's anybody here who has wronged someone in one way or another, we'd like you to stand up and apologize or just, branch out, throw out a leaf. Like, talk to them about it.
A
And,
leaf?
like, they got people to stand up and they were, every single one was just like some chick who was like, I'm sorry, Beatnik. but when I met you, I thought you were a bitch. And then I just cried. I was like, ah. This was like a whole day of this. What the hell? They were just like, oh, I'm sorry I called you a bitch. And then I was just like, hey, I don't know. Aiden, I thought when I met you that you're a giant sack of shit. And now that I've known you for a while, I can conclude that you are, in fact, a giant sack of shit. And then they were just like, sit down. I was like, okay. Nah.
Jesus Christ.
How useless is that, though? They spend a day talking about that kind of crap.
Yeah,
People
they
like these
Oh,
things.
we had a bunch of bullying seminars, as well, like all through like secondary. We haven't had one for like a year or something, but like there's no bullies in our year level, so it was just so pointless, and everyone was just sitting there going, yeah, sure, totally don't care right now. Because
we had one
we
about
have no
driving
bullies.
too. We had one like from Vic Roads because we're in Victoria, and they were just like, "That's just like this woman. She goes up and out, and then she just shows like a video of a car going through an intersection. And she's like, now, would anyone want to discuss what was happening in that video clip?" And so I was just like, "Oh, a car was going through it." And then she just like overcomplicated the hell out of it. Like she just started spouting all this bullshit about like checking like windows and all this crap. I was like, it's just and then she was like, yeah, so there's a lot of things on the road to like make sure that you're looking out for when you're driving. I was just like, in my head, I was like, you just overcomplicated that. Anyone can do that. I can overcomplicate a wall if I want. Doesn't mean that it's hard to stare at a wall, you know? Like,
now make sure your butt is at a healthy
settings.
temperature. Now check your mirrors.
It was like, now you need to go check over to the right, got to check to the left, you got to look at the lights, you got to see that they're going green. All right, they're green now. Foot on the gas pedal, foot off the clutch. You got to keep on going, got to keep that balance going through the intersection. You got to check, you got to keep on checking for hazards. It was like that.
It's people it's people like these that make me not want to drive and make me scared of driving because they make it so complicated, and you're just like, wait, what? Driving's not meant to be this hard.
Yeah. Nah, but those seminars are total bullshit.
Yeah, we had one about sleeping properly, and it was actually making us all really sleepy.
There was that one about like sex ed. That one was funny. All right, because they got this old woman, and she had like dildos and shit.
My school would never do that.
Because she's showing you how to put on condoms, so she's like, "Now this is a dick," and then we're just like some people were just like really serious about it, and I just burst out laughing.
Oh, there was this one.
I'm sorry, but it's a penis. And she had like all these like other like crap she's like telling us about it. I'm just like trying not to like laugh the entire time. Oh, it's grouse.
Yeah, I remember when my Bible teacher was giving us little sex ed, and it was just so funny because she's like super like, hey, can't talk about it, it's sacred, and we're just giggling at her, and she's like, yes, when you have sex with someone, you leave a little part of you with them or whatever, and then she glued 2 pieces of paper together, one pink and one blue, and then ripped them like apart or whatever to, you know, show us how you leave a piece of yourself or whatever, and then blue just got destroyed, and then she's like, oh no, the girl's got mess on her, and I was like, ugh.
My God.
It was one of those things
I
where you
thought
have
she was gonna like get the glue out and like start accidentally spraying it everywhere, like, oh no.
But yeah, blue got destroyed, and she's like, well, hopefully that doesn't happen, that shouldn't happen, and we're like, oh my gosh, please stop.
Hopefully that doesn't
Shut up.
happen.
That was disgusting.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen to you.
No, it's just worse because she's like, oh no, the girl's got mess on her, and we're like, ugh. Mess.
Seminars suck.
Yeah.
It's not even like they were about anything important. They were like mindless crap. We had like a football like player came to our school, and he like talked about something. I don't know. He kept on mentioning football, so I kind of zoned out. I was just like, man, this guy just does not shut up. Yeah.
Man, this guy likes football.
Yeah, but once, like, the first one that they had hot dogs at the end of it. So I was like, oh, there's a chance of hot dogs. Gotta go. Yeah. But point is, if you ever have school seminars, don't go. Go home. You'll have much more fun, and you won't be
These
you
aren't
won't be
things that
missing
you should
anything.
encourage.
Oh, it should be. If they were anything like these ones, then yes, you should just go home. And assemblies too, like whole school assemblies, go home. They're shit. Not needed.
I never go to assembly. It's kind of bad.
Last
just
time we went
like,
and played Fallout at
'cause,
my mate's house. It's great.
Tom, you make
But
me
it's
shy
just-
inside.
Tom is
Why?
a great shining example of
I'm a-
this generation.
I'm the edge is a
Rebel
bit,
without a
it's a bit
cause.
fine because I've skipped assembly. It's a bit fine, all right. I'm a bit edgy.
Don't cut yourself on
But
that
yeah,
edge.
Don't go to those.
Whoops.
Like they always have like the school band or whatever plays a song. With us, they're always like really bad, and then they're like, "What's that? You want more?" And then they come out and they start playing.
No.
It's like, "No, I want to go home."
Yeah, our school, like, or all the musicians at our school are actually pretty good, so I do enjoy the
Oh, no, we've
performances.
got-
like
we've got good musicians.
they did like a metal version of the Australian anthem. It was so good though.
Yeah.
So metal.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
It was actually really
if they're-
good.
Yeah,
So-
no, but like the people that we have are good, but they I don't know. I just don't really like listening to music in a like a giant hall with people who can't mix like the music
That's
properly.
called
like
a
the
concert.
guitar's too loud. Yeah, but they always have like the audio, like the singer too low or too high. And it's just
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it bugs me. Yeah, that or
Yeah,
people
that
tell
does
like
happen.
they say like shut up, and it's like shut the fuck up, you dickhead. You know, like tell the whole crowd to shut up, and then everyone just gets really pissed off at them. So yeah, don't do that to a crowd. But yeah, I guess I should probably stop ranting about assemblies that I hate.
Yeah.
Maybe.
School life,
probably.
man. Nah.
It's hard,
I've
bro.
been enjoying school, despite it being VCE. Ugh. Ugh.
You're in year 11.
Yeah, but I'm doing a year 12 subject. Friggin' psychology. It's psychology! Doing a year 12 science
what's
is like
VC?
the worst thing to do. It's like the Victorian Certificate of Education. Yeah, that's what it stands for. Yeah, I know
VCE,
something. But yeah, all my other subjects are easy. It's just psychology that's the killer right there. Ugh.
So just study for psychology.
Yeah,
and then
pretty
study for
much.
anything else.
But psychology, I'm so glad I'm gonna finish it this year. It'll make year 12 so much easier. Cause like I'm actually good at my subjects because they're not like maths or biology or chemistry or any crap like that. So it's good. Very
Wait,
good.
psychology marks down 2 points.
It gets scaled down. It's ridiculous. Apparently,
So that means that it's easy.
Apparently, it's not. It's actually not. It
Oh.
apparently it actually is listed under art, and I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me? It should be listed with biology and chemistry, but because it's not it's not a sciencey science, it doesn't count." As one of them. I'm like, it's one of the hardest subjects you can do, and it gets scaled down. I'm like, that's bullcrap, man. That's bullcrap.
Well, it probably gets scaled down because people find it easy.
It's
kinda how it
not.
works.
That's the thing. It's not. Nobody
The
in my whole entire
whole
class finds it
scaling thing.
easy. I talk to other people from other schools that do psych, and they're like, no, it's not easy. And I'm like, then why? Why is it scaled down?
Yeah.
The whole scaling thing is so stupid.
I know. I
Yeah.
just.
Like how English
Yeah, I'm not-
gets scaled
I'm not
down,
gonna rant.
even though everyone has to do it.
Even
But
though
anyway,
you have to
we
do
should
it.
probably stop talking about that, shouldn't we? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how interesting that is.
I'm just like, quick thought. English just shouldn't be scaled up or down. It should just stay there.
Yeah, I agree. But this is a gaming podcast.
And we
Yeah.
completely went off topic, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
wanna
not.
end that
It's
down.
not. It's not like we had much to talk about anyway.
no,
Cameron.
someone did not bring fucking topics.
Yeah, Cameron,
Rawr.
you suck dick.
I think he
Now
said he
we're
wasn't
gonna
gonna
see
be
Cinema.
here this week though, but I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Let me
No,
see.
actually, I'm pretty sure he was gonna be here today, but he was just like, nope, not doing it. Nope.
Nah, that's it. Cameron's getting kicked off the show. That's it.
He's fired.
He's gone, Zay.
Now we need to
Yeah.
find a new topic person.
nominate Pete.
Otherwise, the podcast is gonna be like this every single week.
I nominate Pete.
Yeah, beat.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete, you got this.
All
new
this
guy.
responsibility.
Hey, do our homework.
Pete always steps up to the occasion though. Like whenever we don't have any topics, he's just like, "Oh yeah, I saw a few things during the week." Here, yeah, we'll just say, "Oh yeah, thanks, Pete." Like
Yeah,
last
pretty
week he did
much.
it. This week he did it, and he just gave us like a few topics, and it's like, all right, good. Now we have like maybe half a show.
I'll keep keeping an eye out for things then.
Yeah.
Good day.
Thank
Anyway,
you.
do we want to call the podcast?
Yes.
Alright.
I'm a bit eager there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to pass out.
Yeah.
Well, we did about a 1 hour 15, so that's pretty good.
Oh wow.
Anyway.
More than an hour 15, but
Time
okay.
flies when
Thanks.
you're having fun.
Yeah. So thanks everybody, and I guess we'll see you next week.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, Tom's jet is
Black
here.
thing again.